Okay, today we'll do GMAT quantitative age problems type 3. Type 2, 1 and 2 you have already done. Now type 3 is when the age of no one is given in the question, but the relationships and some other conditions are given. Let's see what do we mean by this. So let's do some examples. The first example is here. Guam is twice as old as Rina. So this is a relationship between these two persons. Who is 3 times as old as Salu? There's another relationship. If the sum of their ages is 90 years, how old was Guam last year? Now if you notice in this question, nobody's age is given exactly, but the ages are given in relationship to somebody else's age. But we know the sum of their ages is 90 years. So let's start solving it. First of all, let's put G for Guam, R for Rina, and S for Salu. And who is the youngest one here? Salu. So we call it X. His age is X, and Rina is 3 times, so she's 3X. And Guam is twice as old as Rina, so it's twice as old as 3X, that's 6X. So we have assigned these X's for these their ages. Now what about the sum? The sum of their ages is, how much is the sum? 6X plus 3X plus X gives you 10X. And in the question they're saying the sum of their ages is 90 years. So we have an equation, 10x equals 90. It means x equals 9. What was x? X was the age of Salu. So we know the age of Salu now. It's equal to 9 years. But in the question they're asking for the age of Guam. So Guam is 6x. 6x, if x is 9, then 6 times 9 is 54. So Guam is 54 years old now. What was he last year? 1 year less, that is 53. So 53 years is the answer to this question. Okay? If you do it quickly, you can do this question in less than 30 seconds. Let's do another example. A is 3 times as old as B, who is 3 years older than C. If the sum of their ages was 19 last year, how old will be A next year? Again, relationships are given here and the sum of the ages is also given, but we cannot find the age of anybody here directly as we could do in types 1 and 2. So let's start solving it. Okay, we say okay, A, B and C is youngest here. So let's call his age X. Now we have to notice in this question they're saying B is 3 years older than C. So it's not times, it is older. It is 3 years more than C, so it will be X plus 3. Whereas A is 3 times as old as B, so it is 3 times B, 3 times X plus 3. Okay? Then we come to their sum. Again in this question the sum is given. And if we start adding them, so opening the brackets for A, it will be 3x plus 9, then plus x plus 3, B's age, plus x, that's the C's age, which add up to 5x plus 12. Okay, now in the question they're saying the sum of their ages was 19 last year. So, and this sum, which is 5x plus 12, is for this year. So what was the sum of their ages this year? If the last year's sum was 19, so everybody must have grown by 1 year this year. So this year's sum must be 3 years more, that is 22. This is a very important understanding. So now we know that the sum of their ages is 22 this year, and we have already calculated that the sum in terms of x is 5x plus 12, so 5x plus 12 must be equal to 22. If we start simplifying this, so we'll get x equals 2. It means we know the age of C, which is 2 years old, but we are interested in the age of A, so we'll put this 2 in this 3x plus 3, so it will become 3 into 2 plus 3, which is equal to 15. This is A's age now. How old he will be next year? 1 year more, that is 16 years. Okay, so now you must have learned the type 3 of age problems. There are more types which will be discussed in the coming videos. Thank you.